Hello, Virgo. This is Bonnie from Soul Star Bliss with your February 2024 mini tarot reading. I'd like to make a couple announcements before we begin, so I don't forget until when we get to the end. I will be in Orlando, Florida, March 2nd and 3rd, I believe it is. That information will be down below at a Spirit Fest event. If you haven't been to a Spirit Fest event, I promise you, you will not be disappointed. They've got the best vendors, crystals, stones, wands, magical stuff, readers, mediums, healers. And my friend Drennen also will be there with her repurposed leather purses. We always have a great time with Spirit Fest and are so looking forward to it. If you even just come in and say hello, it would be great. But I will be doing like mini readings there for those who would like one. Also, please remember this is a general reading. If you'd like one just about you, I've included my website down below, www.soulstarbliss.com. Get yourself purchase a reading and I will email you. We'll get something set up really as quickly as we can. Or if you want a voice recorded email reading, you can mail me or email me your questions and I can get those voice recorded and sent back to you. I do get those out fast as I can. Longest time I think I've kept one is 5 days. Happy Valentine's Day, and let's get started, Virgo, and see what is coming up for you this month in February. Here we go. Let's see. Whew. Messages are going to be important. Also, if you're thinking about learning something new, oh yeah, if you're thinking about going to school, doing a seminar, taking out a book and learning how to do something that's, like even knitting, sewing, writing a story, writing a book, painting, going back to school to be a nurse or a doctor, whatever it is, it just seems like this month is a good month to get that rolling, get those plans, get that money lined up for it. You will have it if you want to do it. It says, don't let sadness from the past keep you from doing your wants, wishes, and daydreams. I hate to say it like this, but with this combo of the devil and the Five of Pentacles, this is what I usually hear, and I heard it this time. Your excuses are gone. Now it's time to thrive, okay? It's time for you to thrive. Wants, wishes, and daydreams. I have the Nine of Cups, so yeah, it says wishes could be granted. But even more important than that, I have the Judgment card, and I heard that it's like an aha moment. It's like, oh my God, yes, the time is right. I know what I need to do. Holding on to anything of energy, love or money, Four of Pentacles. It will, if you hold on to love or money like this, you have to be able to let it flow free because it could actually dissipate. Choices that you make this month are going to be serious. That's serious. Like official is a better one. Like if you're signing a contract, make sure you know what you're signing. If you're making a commitment to someone, be true to your words. Don't say it if you don't mean it. Sometimes we have to do preparedness in reverse. And so we have to see, it's like, okay, Spirit, Creator, prayer, show me how I got here. And if you're quiet, you're going to go over all of the things that have happened, like whether it be love, money, changing things. And it'll help you put all of that to rest in a way, like you can make decisions a little bit better that way. It says if you need a lawyer, you need a doctor, get one. If you need, sometimes just a friend talking can help. But sometimes, if you got a sore throat, this has come up several times, you got a headache and it's not going away, go to the doctor. If you have to sign some papers, you don't know what they say, like a house closing, get a lawyer. I'm just saying, sometimes just talking to a friend if something's bothering you can help a lot. But you have a lot of spirit help around you right now. It might even be pushing you to do something or saying, showing you ideas. Maybe you're opening up a magazine and there's, making this up, there's a picture of a butterfly. You go to turn the TV on and there's a whole bunch of butterflies. You look out the window and there's a butterfly. That's spirit sending you a message. And not because it's a butterfly, but when you repeatedly see numbers or something like that, it really is a message. So really do a little research, find out what it means. It says if you had a disagreement with somebody, stood your ground and you're sorry, say you're sorry. Even, if by putting out the white flag, it's going to change the whole situation. Even if it wasn't your fault, it would show compassion or that you're serious. Not that you need to be accused or, whatever. You don't feel that way, but it just says sometimes the bigger person puts out the hand to make amends. It says by doing that, things will fall into place a little bit better for family, and if it's at work, it will be much better for work too. So if they're two separate things, I just want to make sure, like if it was a family, it would be one way, with work would be another. Or it could be any other situation too. But it says, with your strength, joy is going to be yours this month. And it's been a while. It's been a while. You deserve it. It says, don't forget who you are. You're a chariot of one who can achieve greatness, especially when you focus and make a decision about what you want to do. Fool card says you're nobody fool. You are not a fool. It says you can be very compassionate and very matter of fact. In a way, that's a blessing. Or it is to me. I feel it's a blessing. But it also says, don't forget you can ask the magician and manifest things. Or prayer, whoever. To me, when I see the magician, I think of prayer. So if you're asking for something, ask for it and then get out of the way and let divine time bring it to you. Your intuition is really going to be sharp this month. And it says, I have the Ten of Swords here, which again sometimes can be negative, but it's like, okay, I'm going to let that stuff go. I have the Hermit here who's going to lead me. And then I have the Ten of Pentacles, which says all of that hard work that you've done is going to pay off, believe it or not. There's going to actually be reasons, more than one reason to celebrate. And it's big celebrations, not just like, oh, thank you. It's like, yay, jump up and down kind of happiness. And it could be many things for different folks. But it says it's time for you to have things in a way flow your way. And you're going to hold on to what you have. You're generous, so sometimes you give away more than you should. And I don't know what I'm talking. This is a physical thing that I don't think you should give away all of it. You might share. It might be money. It might be an opportunity. But put yourself first, and there's nothing wrong with that. By springtime, which would be March, for those of you that aren't in the States, new opportunities present themselves. It could be beginning of a job, beginning of a journey. It could even be beginning of a new relationship for those of you that are single. But it's a big deal. It's like, okay, finally, Virgo, it's coming home for you. It's being in the right place, right time. It's decisions you make bring you what you're looking for, whether it be peace, whether it be a job. I just feel like you're going to make decisions not only in February, March, April, May, June, July. I mean, just like throughout the year, the decisions you make are going to be permanent. And they're not wishy-washy, I'm like, oh, I wish it could be this. You're going to sit down and think, do I want to move, to some other state, some other country? It'll be yes or no, and you'll know right away. And I'm using that as an example because everybody's will be different. I do feel there are some of you that are really going to be moving or relocating, and it has to do with work. Don't be afraid, because you're going to you might not like it right away because you don't know anybody there. You don't know, what goes on in town. But it just, for those of you that are going to be relocating because of a job, give it 6 months before you decide to buy a house, whether you want to stay there or not, because you'll know. But actually, it looks like you're all going to stay where you go. It says you're going to be reconnecting with someone from the past, or it seems like you've been waiting to reconnect with someone from the past for quite some time. That's going to happen. You're going to have an opportunity. But remember, it takes two people to make something work. I'm not sure what that means, but I hope it means something to you. So with that said, let's get these picked up and do our love and money pull for Virgo. Hold on. Come on, cards. I'm sorry I'm a little slow. Surgery did go well, but hopefully I don't need another one. Let's see here. We got to let this one healed up so we can move a little quicker. So I already did shuffle these. I just have to cut them, and we'll do love first, 3-card pull. And thank you for answering the call of whether I should continue this or not. I appreciate that. Okay, we're doing love first, and we have the 10 of Pentacles. We have the Knight of Swords, my new cards, which I'm not using yet other than for this, but I will be. And then I have the 9 of Pentacles. So it just looks like love is all around you. And open your eyes. Sometimes we don't see the obvious. Or like, God, are they talking to me? Those of you that are single, just pay attention. That feeling of being alone, I feel that's going to be a has-been after this month. And not because it's Valentine's Day. If you're alone on Valentine's Day, that's okay. Don't fret it. It's gonna be okay. But quickly things are gonna change for the positive in the love area for those of you that are single or those of you that are having difficulty. So let's do the money. are the finances. I have the Page of Wands. I have the Queen of Pentacles. And I have the 8 of Wands. So what I'm hearing or feeling or whatever it is I do, it feels like messages are going to be real important. Meaning that opportunities could present themselves for finances or improvement in money. Maybe it's hearing about a job. Maybe it's hearing about a financial institution that could help you. I'm not sure what it is, because it's going to be different for different folks. Maybe you find the right interest rate to buy that home that you wanted. And it says you're going to have help from Spirit about guiding you on your finances, okay? That's what I'm hearing for the Queen of Pentacles. I almost feel like there's an ancestor or a family member that's passed on that's going to nudge you to say, yes, do it, yes, do it. So pray and ask what you should do. And if it's not an absolute yes right away, it's not time, or an absolute no, it's not time to make that decision. But you're going to see this year, and I know we're reading just for the month, this year you're going to find that your money seems to fall into place. It's going to be much easier to budget. Make sure you have a budget, but you're going to have extra money by the end of the year that you've put away. I mean, I'm not saying hoard it, because we never want to hoard money or love, because that energy, you hold it like this, it could disappear or squeeze away, or however you want to put it. But I do feel like it's going to be an improvement this year, and much appreciated, Virgo, I'm sure. This is Bonnie from Soul Star Bliss, Virgo. Thanks so much for dropping in, and I'll see you again next month.